The story about the fourth Rebbe of Chabad, Rebbe Shmuel, called the Marash. There was a couple that they didn't have any children. They did everything they could. They prayed. They did everything possible. Went to doctors, but they still did not have any children. So they went to the Rebbe, and they had gone many times, and the Rebbe always changed the subject to something else. He didn't answer them, their requests for children. Anyway, one time they were making a farbrengen. There was a farbrengen in his house. A farbrengen is when a bunch of Hasidim get together, and usually they drink vodka. They talk about God. They talk about the Torah, and they sing. They're happy anyway. So they made a farbrengen, and it was maybe Yud Kislev, some Hasidic holiday, and things were really getting very happy. But they ran out of vodka. They didn't have any more vodka. Maybe more people arrived than they thought, or maybe they didn't have as much vodka as they thought, or maybe they drank more than they thought. In any case, they ran out. So they didn't know what to do. It was already 3:00 in the morning. All the stores were closed. The woman said, if you bless me that I should have children, said to the Hasidim, if you give me a blessing, then I'll bring you vodka. So all of them, they were already pretty inebriated themselves. So usually a chassid, he'll give a blessing like anybody blesses everybody else. But they wanted this vodka, and each one took turns, and they stood up and they gave blessings like each one was a Rebbe, and that his blessings for sure were going to be fulfilled. Everyone was like they were connected directly to God. And the Gemara says, you will have a child, and your child will give you a lot of nachas and pleasure. And another one stood up and said, you will have a child and an easy birth. Each one gave a blessing. He said, just 1 second. She went to the next room, and she came out with 2 bottles of vodka. And she went outside. Where she got the vodka to this day, nobody knows, but she got the vodka. Sure enough, a few weeks later, a month later, she became pregnant. And they went to the couple, gave birth to a child, and they went to the Rebbe, and they said, Rebbe, we want to thank you. You must have given us a blessing. We came maybe in thought. And the Rebbe said, no, that's not so. The Rebbe said, in fact, I saw that up in heaven, that if you would have a child, it wouldn't be good for you. It wouldn't be a good thing. And therefore, I realized that it was impossible for you to have a child. No. But the Hasidim, they don't know all these spiritual things. They don't know what's going on the upper worlds. They gave you a blessing with a whole heart, and they said it should be good and everything should be fine. And it was because of their wholehearted blessings that God changed his mind. The decree from heaven that you wouldn't have any children was rescinded. And on the merit of the blessing and the happiness of the blessings of the Hasidim, that because of that, you had children. And from this is based on also the saying which came from the first Rebbe Chabad, that a Hasidic get together for bringing can do things that even the angel Michael cannot do. According to the angel Michael, this woman could not have any children, but according to the blessings of the Hasidim, she did, which means never give up and always be happy.